Dylan. I would say that he's the most important artist of all time. I know that he sings them high, return into time.
There's music before Bob Dylan, there's music after, and you just can't go back.
Bob Dylan is a musical genius.
My weariness amazes me, I am branded on my feet.
He was able to take what we were going through politically and socially at a time when there was real uncertainty, and he was able to put it to music and give all of us a sense of oneness. He tells these amazing stories in his songs, and that's something that I was always drawn to.
Some of those songs are just so powerful. You can see where everybody that heard that thought I'm going to be a singer-songwriter.
How many different phases of his career Bob Dylan has had, and each one of these phases independently would be enough to be a rock star's total career. But for Bob Dylan, they're just stops on the way.
You never stop. He sounds different. He's different work, and he's still incredible. There's not nothing to anyone else tune that he does, and we can all learn a lot from that. Hey guys, Jim Steer coming.
The architects of rock and roll. They are the greatest band that ever existed.
The Stones are the soundtrack to my life. I've been listening to the Stones since I can remember hearing music.
They're kind of like the bad boy version of the Beatles.
Like, compare your group with the Beatles. You think you do what you want to do better than they do what they want to do. I don't know. I don't know what they want to do, you see.
Mick Jagger and Keith Richards had one of the great songwriting partnerships of this century. Just killing.
I just love this trial of amazing records and songs with the fans.
Gimme Shelter, Beast of Burden.
Wild Horse.
Sympathy for the Devil.
Under My Sun, Brown Sugar.
Miss You. They were pretty good, Rolling Stones. Yeah, Rolling Stones were alright.
I've been hanging out so long. I've been sleeping all alone.
Mick Jagger could be the best, honestly, the best frontman of every single band on the planet.
Mick Jagger's voice, it's really not as sexy.
I saw them on the last tour, and they were unbelievable.
You look at the Rolling Stones and you take it from the 60s to right now, that's big rock and roll right there.
Rolling Stones are the best rock and roll band ever. You need cooling, baby, I'm not cooling.
These are great rock and roll songs. You think what's up on?
They were raw, raunchy, and real.
Led Zeppelin's a music body and rock. I think Zeppelin has most of my 8-tracks, cassettes, CDs, downloads. First album shook my world. I like Led Zeppelin 1. I also like Led Zeppelin 2. Yeah, good. Yeah, Zeppelin 3 is good. It's really good. Yeah. And you know what I really like? Led Zeppelin 4. Zeppelin 4 is great.
John Bonham laid down the best groove of any drummer in history. Jimmy Page is a wizard. He was just a master songwriter. And John Paul Jones, kind of the secret weapon of Led Zeppelin. Robert Plant, the best rock singer, the golden god.
Zeppelin was that band, you know. They had every element going for them. They were the culmination of everything that is rock and roll. They the greatest rock and roll band ever.
We have...
Michael Jackson is, okay, he is the #1 entertainer of all time. He's the best. No one's greater than him.
Michael Jackson is the greatest of all time. Simple as that. End of story.
Dancing, music, everything about it.
From the day he found music, has done nothing but great. When I first saw Michael Jackson, I was just blown away by his natural ability, the way he moved and how great he sang. If you want to entertain or be a performer, there's just certain things that you need to know how to do that only Michael can teach you. On anything I do, I always throw a little Michael move in there and bring it back to you. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do.
It just didn't seem real, you know. I don't think anybody's ever seen anything like him on any level, and he just seemed really out of this world.
I don't care who you are, you know who Michael Jackson is. When he died as the biggest entertainer in the world. Case closed.
Words can't express what Michael Jackson is. It's not even a was, it's an is, because he will forever live on. My kids are going to hear them records, my grandkids are going to hear them records. He's never not going to be heard. He'll always be Michael Jackson, the king of pop.
We have given you the 99 greatest artists as voted on by our panel, and now it's time to find out who they picked #1. Here they are, the greatest of all time, the Beatles.
Greatest artist of all time, the Beatles. My #1 artist are the Beatles, without any shadow of doubt. If the Beatles don't come in at #1, there's something absolutely wrong with this show and this entire network.
So deeply inside of us, they don't even feel like part of pop culture. They feel like part of life. I think they're the only band that I would scream and cry for in my life. I'm like, ah!
They lit a fire in me. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to be the fifth Beatle, if you like.
They were pop stars that were good looking and funny, but they were making this deeply personal, sophisticated pop music.
You have George Harrison as a guitar player, Ringo Starr as a drummer, Paul McCartney, and John Lennon. It's like you cannot script a better band. Paul and John wanted to be better than each other, and it just led to this incredible synergy, and we've been trying to better them ever since, and have got nowhere near, quite frankly.
They were able to evolve and grow continuously. They never got boring.
Every album was something new, something different, and every band listened to them and looked to them to see what the newest thing was. 10 years that they were together as a band. I can't even believe how much they accomplished in that time. And to think that they achieved what they achieved and split up before they were 30, I mean, it's really difficult to believe.
Hey, don't make it bad. The Beatles inspired every kind of major change in culture, from the way they dressed, the music they played, to the drugs they used, to growing beards and mustaches. Whatever the Beatles did, suddenly became cool and everyone had to follow. Everything that anyone is listening to now of any genre of music was influenced by the Beatles. It's impossible to overstate their influence on modern pop music.
Beatles music will always be cool forever for the rest of time.
list, except when you consider the band broke up some 40 years ago, before most of our voters were even born. There it is, the definitive list of the 100 greatest artists of all time, voted on by artists who are great in their own right. So, Beatles fans, revel in the victory. That will do it for the countdown. Thank you to all of you for watching. My name is Jim Shearer, and I will see you in later.